Peace. So we're gonna come through with the zodiac dating experience. Dating a Sagittarius man, okay? So if you are currently dating a Sagittarius man, have dated a Sagittarius man, or are a Sagittarius man, then this is the right video for you. Okay, so like I said, I didn't write down anything this time. This is literally just free forming. So if you are dating a Sagittarius man, how you can tell a Sagittarius man, they fly. A lot of Sagittarius men are usually fly guys, okay? Like they're like literally like fly guys. They are usually, not all, usually they are fly guys. They're businessmen usually. You might see them actually, how can I put it? They'll be noticeable. I'll say that. They'll stand out from the crowd. A Sagittarius man is like a soft cockiness. It's like he know he look good, or he know he can get, and he don't try too hard. It's like if one door closed, another door opens with the Sagittarius man. And they can be playboys, so it's kind of hard to tame a Sagittarius man, just because Sagittarius men, they have a love for women. They have a love for women. And how can I put this? Because they have a love for women, they don't have a love for commitment. What that means is you can be talking to them. You can be talking to them for a minute. You can really be talking to them. You can be having conversations with them and everything. And if you bring up commitment or like trying to be with them, either they're going to brush you off or they're going to flee. And when I say brush you off, they might be like, oh, let's just see where it goes. They never really want to say straight up no, but they'll give you like a cliffhanger. But one thing is, Sagittarius men are very honest. They are very honest as far as what it is that they usually do want. I'll say that. They're just honest in general. They're just honest. Like, you'll have a conversation with them and they'll say some fly crap and you'll be like, dang, or whatever. And it was just them and their truth. It's kind of brutally honest sometimes. The women had that quality too. They're free spirited. They would be a good friend. Just don't cross that line with friends with benefits, because that's all it's going to be. Your friend and benefit is not going to turn to no relationship with a Sagittarius man. Just because they don't really like to be confined. They like to be free. So it's rare. It's very, very rare to get a Sagittarius man to commit and to actually keep him in a commitment. So although he may commit, that don't mean that he's being 110% faithful to you. That just means that he gave you a title. They could be big time cheaters. Yes. They could be a little bit flaky and flighty too, just like the women. They could be a little bit flaky and flighty. What that means is, like, you might make a plan, like, hey, let's do this or let's do that, and they all down for the count. But closer to the plan, they might either go ghost, MIA, you might not hear from them, and you just sitting there like a cliffhanger. Like I said, they leave cliffhangers. You just sitting there like a cliffhanger, like, hey, like, what happened? I thought we were supposed to be linking up. Oh, something came up. Or, oh, I forgot. Or, oh, I fell asleep. Or, oh, I was busy. Or, oh, I was working. Like, with them, it's all about them. It's all about them. It's all about what they want. And if you fit into their little world. Like I said, you have different types of Sagittarius, but usually they are fly. Usually they're fly guys. Like, usually they are into like fashion of some kind. And most of them are business people. Like I said, it's always two-sided people. So like, I've met Sagittarius men that has been really dedicated to their business, that have been like grind, hustle, sleep, that type of time. And then I've met Sagittarius men that have been maybe having a vice of some kind, but that could have probably possibly been due to their childhood or possibly their moon sign, like having a heavy vice, habits, things like that. But for the most part, they're about their money, they're about their dollar, they're about their freedom, they're about what it is that they want to do. Like I said, they're cool to get to know. They can definitely give you some gems when it comes to business, and when it comes to as far as like if you wanted to pursue something in business or things like that. They can give you some gems, and they do. How can I put this? So if they are somewhat interested in you, they will give you conversation. They will see you. They will try to make some type of plan. Even if it gets canceled or if they flake, they still will continuously try. And the most minute way, they will. But like I said, they really can't keep relationships, or like they have multiple women. They do. Like, so don't ever think that you're the only one if you're talking to a Sagittarius, because that's just not true. And don't think if you're sleeping with a Sagittarius is that they're going to love you or it's going to turn into anything more, because they detach feelings from sex. Like, after they get off, they just going on with the flow. You know what I'm saying? So the key thing with dealing with a Sagittarius man is to truly get to know them. They like intellect. You know what I'm saying? They like to have conversations that goes deeper past surface level. Like, they like to learn things. They like to teach. Like, so if you can have a full-blown conversation with a Sagittarius man and you can tell them stuff and they could tell you stuff, then you might keep their interest a little bit longer versus allowing them to just keep teaching you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like to see that the person that they are dealing with have a mind, not just beauty or body, but a mind as well. But the only thing is with this sign, it's just a give or take. I guess it might just really depend on the person themselves to see if that person totally can commit to you, or if that person truly wants a commitment and want to be in a loyal, honest relationship. I would say it depends on the person, but the overall sign in general is they like their freedom. They like to do them. They don't like to be tied down. They don't like to get told what to do. Like, as soon as you tell them, or let's just say you get in a relationship with them, y'all move together, and you try to be like a homebody, they will act out. You have to let them roam free. Don't ask them what they doing. Like, if you want to be like, hey babe, what's up? What you doing? Okay. Don't keep asking them. Don't keep being on their back. Let them roam free and come home when they want. And if you okay with that type of relationship, then they are for you. But if you not, just know that if you continuously bicker and come at them, they might leave you, or they might cheat on you or do other stuff. They're not really liars. Like I said, they're honest, and they probably will blame you for them leaving. They can have a flare in the dark side as well, so just be cautious, because they might hit you. Like, real talk. Like, certain signs, deep in their core, they might hit you. Them, a Piscean, maybe a Scorpio. Like, real talk. Like, so you gotta be real cautious when it comes to that, when you're dealing with like a Sagittarius man. But all in all, like, it's hard dating Sagittarius men. I'll say that, because I've dated several Sagittarius men. Actually, my moon sign is Sagittarius, so like that's probably the reason why I attract Sagittarius men, because my sun sign is a Cancer. So if you really look at the grand scheme of things, like your sun sign and your moon sign, like for me to be a Cancer, quote unquote, we supposed to be like, oh, lovey and clingy and want to be a homebody. But see, my Sag moon like counteracts that, you know. So, but like I can understand a Sagittarius more than other people that might be dating them just because my moon sign is Sagittarius, you know. So at the end of the day, with that being said, Sagittarius, I believe, can be misunderstood if you don't pay attention to their moves. Because if you actually pay attention to what they do and how they do things, they're easy to read. But if you don't pay attention to their moves and you only react to how they treat you or how, like, what they do towards you, and then you're going to get really obsessed and upset about how their behaviors are. But you just need to know this is that sign. They're flighty, they're flaky, they free-spirited, they like to have fun, they like to have a lot of friends. They will put a whole bunch of women in the friend zone and pick each one to have sex with. Like, commitment is rare. If they've been in a committed relationship, it's not for long. It's like you have to know how to deal with a Sagittarius man to be with a Sagittarius man. And if you're okay with how they are, then they are for you. But if you're not okay with those type of behaviors, then you can't change them. They're not going to change. You can't change that type of man. Know that he is a businessman. So if he do commit, more than likely he will take care of home. But he can have a very dark side. He can have vices. He can be prone to abuse. He could be all types of abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse. He could be prone to that. You know, at the end of the day, like I said, you just got to be careful when it comes to pushing their buttons and things like that, because they're real cool. Like I said, they could be real cool. Always multitasking, so my bad. But for the most part, you had to have, I don't even know if thick skin is a word to date a Sagittarius man. It's like, they can be real cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, all the Sagittarius men I have came in contact with, like, we had great bonds. We was really cool. Did I see it going anywhere further? No, but I did enjoy talking to them. I did enjoy their conversations. I did enjoy learning from them. I did enjoy helping them, teaching them things too. Like, I enjoyed our conversations. But with me and dating a Sagittarius, it's just like, probably because I know what they are prone to do, I just don't get myself too attached. And usually, like, if you sleep with someone continuously, you can start getting attached to them. If you do get into that type of relationship with Sagittarius, you have to know your limits as far as knowing that it's literally just sex. Don't decipher sex and love together when it comes to a Sagittarius man, because that is not the case. You're going to get your heart broken. So if you enjoy just passionate sex with no strings attached, then get you a Sagittarius man. So that's all I got off the top of my dome. If I was wrong or if I missed anything, please make sure you comment below and add to this lovely video. And also, if I was to grade them out of a scale of 5, dateable, I'm going to say a 2. I'm not going to even do that to them. I'll say a 2, because maybe a higher level Sagittarius man or an older Sagittarius man, after they get the whole stage out of their system, they may want to commit. Like I said, they could be solid businessmen and they could be solid family mans. You just can't keep them home. You have to allow them their space to roam, even if it's not to cheat on you, but just to live their life as well. So I do believe it can be slight potential, but you're going to have tough skin dealing with your Sagittarius man. Okay, so it's your girl Crystal Dior. Thank you for tuning in. Black Vegan Raw. Please like, share, and subscribe this video. Peace.